Hello guys, this is Dance Wonders, and I want to talk to you guys about one of my coworkers' testimony. Okay, so one of my coworkers had a testimony, and his testimony was that one day he was going through stress, family problems, everything. He wasn't, he was at his lowest point in his life, and he was just so stressed. He had difficulties. He was wherever his life was leading him, he was going, he wasn't feeling good. So one day he had a stroke, an actual stroke, and he was paralyzed. He could barely move his head. His arms was paralyzed, his legs, his body, everything was paralyzed. The only thing that he could do is see. His eyes was open. So he has 4 kids. His name is Ricardo. And he told me that while he was paralyzed, the doctors did everything they could do to try to, help him to not be paralyzed, to, help him to move. And, he was just paralyzed, and the doctor said there was nothing they could do. He was going to be like that. So, he couldn't talk and anything. So at that moment, he said a little prayer in his mind, and he asked God. He said, please, God, can you put me back together so I won't be paralyzed, so I could, help my kids, because my kids really need me. And he said that his kids really need him, and he knows that. And right after that prayer, he said that his head went back into place. His arms, he could move his arms, his legs, his body. He was back to normal. And when the doctors came back, they said they couldn't believe what happened. They were like, what happened? He said, after I said that prayer to God, then God healed me. God made me better, and now I could, spend time with my kids and do all kinds of stuff. That's what he said. And it's so amazing how God could, when you trust in him and believe in him, and you ask, you seek and find and ask for his love and forgiveness, and, just ask for your forgiveness, and just know from your heart. He said that prayer in his heart, and God healed him. And now to this day, he could walk, talk. He's just a really positive person, and he wanted me to put this on YouTube so I could share his testimony with you guys. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. He's a great person, and God bless him. Dance Wonders. Peace.